My name is Ebube. I'm a real estate lawyer in the province of Ontario, and we handle different transactions for our clients, ranging from purchase, sale, title transfer, and everything in between. So, I'll be speaking to someone that is about to purchase a property in Canada, in Ontario specifically, and you want to know what to expect in closing, especially as regards to closing costs. Now, the first is the land transfer tax. Land transfer tax ranges from 0.5% to 2% of the closing costs. There are rules about how this is calculated. So, if a property value of about $700,000, you would expect to pay 10,000 plus, right? So this is a huge cost that you should be aware of. So it doesn't come to you as a surprise when it's time to close the property and you are seeing an additional fee of $10,000. You are seeing that amount included in what you're going to spend. Let it not come to you as a surprise. The purchaser is meant to pay that amount, in order for the transaction to close. If you're a first time home buyer, you'll be entitled to $4,000 tax rebate, which is given to everyone who is a first time home buyer who have never owned any property anywhere in the world. You'll be entitled to $4,000 tax rebate. There will be additional municipal taxes if you're buying a property in Toronto. In the same way, there will be additional rebates if you are a first time home buyer buying a property in Toronto. Yeah, another major thing to look out for is title insurance. So title insurance protects you from unknown defects, unknown title defects, that are later discovered. So the number of things is covered, which is no fault of yours, protecting you from, any title defects or encroachment issues on the property. So title insurance can cost um, up to $600, $800, depending on the property price and who your lender is. Whether it's an institutional lender or a private lender and all that. So that's another cost that can come up. Now we go to the main one, which is the lawyer's fees. So the lawyer is providing a major service for you, to you, protecting you, ensuring that you acquire good title, reviewing your agreements and really be there to make sure things go well for your transaction. So real estate lawyers will charge between $1,500 and $2,500 in a purchase transaction. There are additional disbursements, which is not a service from the lawyer, but usually cost incurred in rendering you legal service. So there are software transaction charge. Say your lawyer uses Unity. Unity charges additional $200 plus for using their software to manage the whole transaction. There is also a fee, a cost associated with doing a title search. These are Teranet search. There's a fee attached to execution search. That the lawyer goes ahead to even order tax certificates just to confirm that there is no issue relating with unpaid taxes. So your lawyer does all that, registers the transfer, registers the charge. So there are costs associated to all of this, which all adds up. And when the lawyer gives you a bill, it's going to include the lawyer's fees as well as the disbursements. So all this can add up to 2,000 plus at the end of the day. Usually, some lawyers will charge a deposit for these disbursements. Now we go to property taxes adjustments. So there can be adjustments made as to property taxes. So usually the seller will pay the taxes for the year. This is one thing the lawyer will check to confirm that there is no unpaid taxes. Unpaid taxes form a lien on title. You don't want to have that. So the lawyer will confirm that taxes have been paid, usually having to order the tax certificate from the city or the town, the municipality in charge of where the property is located. So when we find find out that most cases we ensure that this is the situation, that the seller has made payment for taxes for that year. So the whole year, the seller would have paid for the property taxes. So, for example, you are buying the property in September and the property taxes have been paid from January till December 2025. So you are liable for September to December. So an adjustment is made such that you are to pay the taxes for September to December. So that will be added as an additional cost for you that has to be paid on closing. So when this adjustment is made, it's as if additional cost is put on you. So you are not taken by surprise. We've seen cases where property taxes can be $4,000 for a year, and then you're paying about $1,000 depending on the time of the year where you are purchasing the property. Where this property you're purchasing is a condo, there's usually utilities, common expenses that has to be accounted for as well. So this is what will be assigned to you to pay as well. So next time you're purchasing a property, you want to buy a property, you'll be aware that there are some costs associated. So you should also budget for this. The discussion I had today is related to what passes through the lawyer, right? So there will still be home insurance, mortgage insurance if you're paying less than $20,000 down payment. So this cost will still be there, but I'm just letting you know the cost to expect when you're purchasing a property in Ontario and your lawyer lets you know this cost so you're not taken by surprise. Contact us, we can help you in your next purchase. We make closing seamless and easy for all our clients. Thank you very much. See you next time.